really talk like this. I'm just doing it for the costume. So, how many of you guys know who I am? Oh yeah, cool. What'd you say? What's his name? Close. I am sexy Bob Ross. Sexy Bob Ross. Be like, hey, take this canvas and spread it out. Spread it out. Wrap it around that wood. And rub gesso all over your body. So, okay, all right. That was enough sexy Bob Ross. So that was, I want to besmirch his dignity and his legacy. So my name's Leon Scott. Good to meet you guys. I'm feeling wonderful. I had got the best compliment I've ever gotten in my life recently. A tall woman walked up to me and said, "You concentrate sexy." Yes, concentrate and sexy. Think about that. That is like just add water and you 6'5". I never felt that tall in my life. That shit felt incredible. Like I'm not used to that because all my friends that are tall take being tall for granted. Like they say things to me that just let me know they don't appreciate being tall. Like my friend Rome, he's 6'5". He's like up here, and he's 6'5". He says things to me like, "Man, being tall doesn't help me meet women." First off, he says it just like that, and his fucking voice is tall. And I'm like, Rome, that's ridiculous because I've never been in a bar and just had a woman just walk over to me and be like, sorry, top of your head from across the room. No, it doesn't work like that. Even for the concentrated sexy, it doesn't work like that for us. Oh man. So, I'm gonna keep trying to paint comedic portraits. Let's see. I am also feeling good because I got to tell that joke and got to do the tall voice. I had musical dreams when I was a kid. I didn't really want to be a singer though. I wanted to be an R&B talker. I'm just grab the mic for a second. I need to grab the mic for this one. I want to be an R&B talker. Y'all remember how like groups like Boys and Men used to have that dude with the voice of God who just like the deep voice dude that would just take over a song by talking? I just want to do that shit. I just want to be in a band and just be that guy that just walks around like, "Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was your sister. Baby, don't go." I just want to do that shit. They don't have any bands that's hiring for that role anymore. So I don't know if y'all know of any bands that's looking for somebody that looks like Drake but sounds like Bing Rames. Just like I could just be in the band and just be like, "We have the beats." I can do that shit. All right. Man, we're in DC and this costume is it's Bob Ross, but it's got an afro, so I'm gonna call it woke. So I'm gonna call it woke. Basically, how many of y'all been to the African American History Museum in this room? Yeah, good amount of y'all. Nice woke ass crowd. I like y'all. All right, for those of you who haven't been, you should go. You should check out the museum. It is amazing. You need to see it. You need to see the Blacksonian with your own two eyes. You should take some time and check it out. But the one thing you need to know before you go to that museum, the most important thing, is that place is massive. It's an all-day trip. Like, you're gonna be in that museum all day. Like, the first floor alone takes 2 hours to get through. You are 2 hours in and you're like still in slavery. That's how big the museum is, and I found out the hard way. I went on a Sunday morning, and I've been drinking on like Saturday, so I had a hangover. So I'm walking through the museum with my friends, and I wanted to be like, "Hey, let's slow down. Let's take a break. I'm getting tired." But then I looked at like the pictures of all the people on the wall, and I'm like, "Yeah, this is the last place on earth I should ever complain about being tired." No, for real, Like there's a struggle on every wall. Like if I complain about being tired in this museum, I'm gonna go home and get haunted by a civil rights ghost. I'm gonna wake up that night to the sounds of, "I didn't know you was a bitch." Yes, Dr. King is gonna call me out. I'm gonna deserve it. I love Dr. King. He's one of my favorite civil rights leaders. He's my top 5 and shit. I fuck with him. No. My number one though, let me tell you why. My number one is Al Sharpton. And before y'all grown, let me tell you why he's my number one. Al is my number one because whenever some racist shit happens anywhere on earth, Al is there within fucking minutes. Like, how does he know? How does he know and how does he get there so fast? I think that whenever some racist shit happens, they got a bat symbol that they shine in the sky. It's in the shape of perm. I was like, racism TV cameras, you know, it saves the day, leave soundbite, all that shit. You know, yeah. My second favorite civil rights leader is now my #1 R&B singer of all time, and that is Barack Obama. And yeah, remember when he was giving that speech about gun violence and he broke out in a song, he started singing Amazing Grace at that church. It was really poignant, really powerful. But it was also incredible because I don't know if y'all know how hard that shit is to do, to just break out in a song uninvited at a black church. It can go left quickly, let's just put it that way, you know? One way that you can know that he pulled it off, though, when Obama was up there singing, no old black ladies yelled out, "Take your time, baby." Okay, for those of y'all who've not been to a black church, though, the words "take your time, baby," that's old black woman code for someone that's struggling. That shit means we need a miracle right now. Stop singing, cut that shit out. That's what that means, but you know, but just like bless your heart, it's like the same shit. You know? Yeah. Oh man. Well, bless my heart. I guess I'm gonna talk about other things that make me happy. I'm happy that my beard has finally started growing back. Otherwise, I couldn't wear this costume. But I'm happy that it grew back because I cut it because I wanted to look corporate for this job that I was applying for. I was applying for it. Matter of fact, I work at this awesome show called Get Up DC, and like the star of the show is gonna be on the show later on. He's awesome. And so when I applied for this job, I wanted to look corporate. So I was like, let me trim my beard, let me look clean cut and everything. But before I cut my shit was regal. My beard was majestic. Like I'm looking around the room. There's a little bit of competition, but not much. But when my shit was at its peak. When my beard was at its peak, I could just go on any corner in America and just do this. And a hawk would just land on my arm like, oh! That shit was cartoonishly awesome, just random hawks. But what I really miss about the beard is it gave me edge, because I don't know if y'all noticed, even with the Bob Ross shit, I don't know if y'all noticed, I'm not the scariest looking black guy in the world and shit. I am the black guy that white people go to when they want directions. Y'all laughing real hard at that part too. Yeah, I'm your friendly neighborhood Negro. I know that's my lane. I know that is my lane. But when I had that beard, I had a little edge when I had that beard though. When my shit was in critical mass, I was walking down the street one day, when my shit was at its peak. I was walking down the street. There was a white lady coming from the opposite direction and she saw me. She saw my beard. She stopped, she turned around, and she crossed the street. I was like, yes! It's like, finally, I already had the big dick and the bad credit. But now, I have arrived at stereotype, inward level unlocked. Yes, urethra, I have found it. Yes, okay. Hold on, real quick. I got distracted because I'm like, oh shit, that's Lundberg, isn't it? Yes, Lundberg's in the ground. Okay, I'm sorry, I got distracted by a costume. So I just fucked up this awesome video that I was doing earlier. Okay, I have 2 minutes. So I'm gonna end this set by talking in conclusion. I'm gonna talk about one last backhanded compliment that I got that wasn't as awesome as the first one. Was out with a friend of mine, and it was her 24th birthday. So a bunch of us were out bar hopping. I'm much older than 24, so I was by far the oldest person bar hopping with all these people. And we get to this one bar, and the bartender looked at my ID, and he was like, "Good for you, man." Yeah, that was the nicest way anybody ever said, "You old ass bitch. You don't belong here, go home." And that shit hurt my feelings. It made me think about all the shit that I am too old to do. And the first thing that came to mind that I am officially aged out of is sending dick pics. And let me tell you guys why that is the case. I feel that way because I instantly thought of the first dick pic that I ever sent. It was so long ago that I took it with a real camera. Yo, I had to take a memory card out of a camera. I had to put it into a computer, and I had to upload my dick. So that someone could download my dick. And it was like on the AOL database, so it took forever, so it was like, shh. Loading. Ladies, it is still loading. Ladies, it is still loading. Okay, all right, that was a dick joke within a dick joke. Just hit y'all with dickception. And the only way that a dick joke could be classier is if I had gotten like studio photography with a dick pic, like if I had gone to like Sears or Olin Mills for that shit. Like we have sort of like the dick up front and this beautiful backdrop and then just a silhouette. Oh Oh man, well, on that veiny and elegant note, my name is Leon Scott. You guys have a good night.